What's going on, guys? It's Maury from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today I'm going to review Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin Ale. It's Halloween, and Weyerbacher, uh, their pumpkin ale is one of the, I think, more popular pumpkin ales out there on the market. I haven't had it in a while. I figure I have done a written review of it before, but I figure let's go ahead and do a video of this beer. It's Halloween, and here we go. Okay, it basically pours kind of a red-orange color. Exactly a finger of kind of a nice cream-colored, khaki-colored head. Um, just real nice looking beer. There's a little bit of haze to it, but it has pretty good clarity overall. Let's get the aroma. Man, okay, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I think the thing that separates Weyerbacher's Pumpkin Ale from the rest of the pack is the cardamom pods. They use cardamom in their beer along with nutmeg and cloves, and I feel like I cook a lot of Indian food, so I'm very familiar with what cloves and cardamom smell like, and I smell and taste a lot of it in this beer. The aroma is just full of cardamom, clove for sure, nutmeg, faint cinnamon, but like unlike many other pumpkin beers, uh, aroma, this the cinnamon is in the background of the other ones that I mentioned, and definitely just real like almost like pumpkin flesh too. You can smell in this one. All right, guys, cheers for the taste. Wow. you know, just when I thought I didn't like this beer as much as I used to, this tastes pretty good. I drank a Pumpkin from Southern Tier last night, and it was very good. But this one, it's right up there with it, in my opinion. I mean, we all have different palates, but this is a pretty good pumpkin beer. I'm definitely getting the pumpkin. Again, the cardamom and the clove are coming through. Um, has a little bit of an almost like faint perfume, like potpourri, more of a potpourri type of flavor in there as well. Um, but it's not, some beers, pumpkin beers, go kind of over the top with that potpourri, like soapy, perfumey taste and flavor. Um, Not so much here. This is very, mild. I can definitely taste the pumpkin and the cloves and the cardamom. There's a little bit, just a touch of alcohol on the back end. This kind of finishes pretty clean too. How you know that it doesn't leave that kind of like soapy perfume potpourri flavor is that this beer finishes clean. There's not like a film of like that spice and stuff left on your palate. I mean, it washes away pretty good. This is a pretty good beer. I think it's 8, or it might be 8.5. I think it's 8. Yeah, 8% alcohol. Um, they made a ton of it this year. I feel like they started brewing it in July this year, so um, there's plenty of it around. I mean, we're even getting it in Erie, and that's saying something because normally we don't get too much of this beer. The mouth feel is kind of, it's not real heavy. It's kind of, we'll go medium for the style. I'll tell you what, like I had, I'm not sure if I'm going to say it right, but Schlafly or Schauffly or however you say that. Their pumpkin ale has a definitely, if you haven't had that one's one of my favorites. It has more of a kind of fuller bodied pumpkin beer. Really, really good stuff. But this is a good beer too. A little bit thinner, medium body on it, but it's definitely good. So for my final thoughts and my score on the Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin Ale, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. It's a really really good pumpkin ale. There are a couple that I like better, um, the Schlafly and maybe Good Gourd. Um, by Cigar City. And I put this right up there with Pumpkin. I love Pumpkin, but I'm not as crazy about it as some of the other ones. I'd put this one up there right next to it, really, I would. Um, you know, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite pumpkin beer? Grab a beer, leave me a comment. All right, guys. Cheers.